Hi, my name's Kelly Lane, and I'm going to do my persuasive speech on drug testing for those receiving government money, or also known as welfare. So, just to start off, I have a few questions. Being that we are all college students and all always working extra hours or even saving our money whenever we do have it, I just have these few questions for you. Can you always afford the things you want? Do you work hard for what you have? And are you always saving money and working those extra hours to have the money that you need? Because many people on welfare often misuse the government's money other ways than paying for just your bills and your food. So many on welfare use the money to pay for addictions like alcohol and tobacco, tattoos, and even drugs that are illegal. So I believe that receiving welfare you should be able to pass a drug test when you are applying, and also every 3 months while receiving the money. The solution would make it harder for those misusing the government's money, and it would make it fair to those who do not receive welfare but have to pay for everything that they want. My solution would work greatly because it would cause those applying for welfare to be drug tested while their application is in review, and then while their application is being taken. So after you are approved for welfare, you also need to be drug tested every 3 months. And that just helps that the government can ensure that you're not using someone else's urine, and also that you're not misusing the money. So the government would have you take the drug test at one of their offices so that they can ensure that you're not using someone else's urine or even misusing the test, or actually not even taking the test. The test would look for any illegal drugs, alcohol, and also prescription drugs that are not on their prescription list provided by a physician for them. So when receiving welfare, you have to provide a physician drug list, which means all the prescriptions that you were subscribed. And then once you are approved, that list has to go to the welfare office so that when you're drug tested, no other prescription drugs would be on that list. So this would help stop those using illegal drugs while on welfare and attempt to stop the misusage of the government money that's given so heavily. And then here's some questions for you to ask as college students. I think this is a really important topic because a lot of people we know may be receiving welfare or maybe misusing welfare money. And I think the government gives so much money to those on welfare that they should be not misusing it and using it for the right things like food and bills to help their family. So, do you work for everything you want? Do you find yourself working extra hours to afford things that you want in life? Do you find yourself saving instead of spending? And do you always buy everything that you want? Do you get that new tattoo, or are you always making sure that you have everything set before you spend a little money on the weekend? Because those on welfare often do not have to find jobs when they should be, and they're often using and buying things that they want when they do not have a job, and they're using the government's money to do so. So how is that fair to you? And I just want you to ponder that thought and think positively on drug testing those welfare recipients. Thanks.